Hey guys, how are you? It's Tara Stiles. Hope you're all having an amazing day. Welcome to another segment of Ask Tara. You can ask me whatever you want to ask me. I'll put up every Tuesday on the Facebook page, my Facebook page, a query for questions, and you can ask whatever you want about yoga, health, food, anything. If I don't know the answer, I'll try to find out for you. I've just noticed that my hair is getting lighter, blonder, I think. What's that about? Okay, what's that about? Why don't I ask you that? Why is my hair getting lighter and blonder? I'm very confused, but that's what it is. You know, I haven't had dye in my hair. Okay, this is my own rant. I haven't had dye in my hair for about a little over 4 years now, probably 5 years. And apparently this is what color it is. So maybe that's what it is. Okay, all right. I digressed from all of the questions. So I'm gonna cut myself off around 10 minutes. So this won't be a super long, ridiculously long video blog. Okay, here we go. Sasha Nelson Victor, I was curious as to what brand of yoga mat you use. I'm finally to a point where I feel that I need to buy a nice mat and I'm having a hard time making a decision. Thank you for all that you do. Oh, thank you. So I've gone through pretty much most of the yoga mats out there. I'm not super picky when it comes to yoga mats, so I might be the wrong person to ask. At the studio, we use Hugger Mugger, this natural, it's called Nature's mat because they're a little thicker, a little squishier. I think it's good for the knees and joints and all that stuff. If you're a super slippery slider, a lot of people like jade mats because they feel like they don't slip on those. They're made of all natural rubber. Then you can get fancy. You can start putting towels over your mat, towels on your hands. Yogi Toes makes a towel for that. Manduka also makes a towel for that. Manduka also has mats that people like, that people that have problems slipping a lot, and they'll last you forever. So Manduka is a good company for that. I know Sky over there who started the company. He's a great guy. So that's a good one to check out if you're looking for a really nice mat that'll last you for a while. I guess that would be my top suggestion would be Manduka. So, but for me, it doesn't matter. I use the Hugger Mugger ones that we rent out of the studio. So I'll just practice on the floor though, or on a rug. So it's okay. All right, Kieran Conrad, how you doing? Again, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't get to the one before. What movies or film, etc. are your favorites when it comes to comedy? Who makes you laugh? I make myself laugh. And I think as well as with yoga for tranquility, laughter is a necessity in life. I agree, laughter is good. I love movies. I love watching all kinds of movies. It's one of my favorite things to do in my free time. I love Will Ferrell. I actually got to meet Will Ferrell when I first moved to New York City when I was modeling. I got to go on Saturday Night Live and mud wrestle with him in Chile. It was really fun. And he was super sweet to me. He said, "Hi, I'm Will Ferrell. I'm from Chicago." I'm like, "I know who you are." But this was before he started all the big movies. Elf is one of my favorite all-time movies ever. I watch it every holiday season about 100 times. Just makes me laugh and cry and all of that. I love Adam Sandler movies. Awesome superstar now, Brooklyn Decker, who was also a superstar when I met her. One of the first DVDs I did was with her for Elle magazine. She was in one of his latest movies called Just Go With It. She was awesome. So she was really good, really funny, and anything he does just cracks me up. If Adam Sandler, if you're listening, if you ever want me to come on and just play myself in a movie as a yoga teacher, you know where to find me. Just hit me up on the YouTube. All right, what else? I love the Meet the Fockers movies. So funny. Deepak was actually in the latest Meet the Focker movie, The Little Fockers. So funny. Yeah, he played himself in that. He was friends with the Owen Wilson character, which was hilarious. The Owen Wilson kind of a free love character who was just one of these guys that just had everything and, was super rich, super easy, super awesome, super fun, and he was sort of the antithesis of the main character. Well, you guys have seen the movie. Everybody's seen the movie. So anyway, that movie cracks me up. Deepak was really funny in it too. Okay, do you drink alcohol? Any strong thoughts on drinking? Well, I've drank enough alcohol for everybody. No. In all seriousness, I don't really drink alcohol that much anymore. I don't completely not drink at all ever, but I don't drink as often as I used to at some parts of my life. And I was doing more modeling and not as much yoga. I would, go out parties. There's always free champagne and things like that. And even if it's not free, there's bars everywhere in New York City. But now I'm not such a big fan of alcohol. I think it's when you clear out your system, you feel really good all the time. So why poison yourself with alcohol? It's better feel good, right? So that's my thoughts. Strong thoughts though, I think what's interesting about yoga and how I feel about yoga is when you do more yoga for yourself, when you start to meditate, you'll know what the choices are for you. You'll know whether you should stop drinking altogether. You'll know if you have a problem with it. Well, if you have a problem with it, I hope that you have people around that can help and all of that stuff. That's a whole other get help for your problems type of thing. But yoga is really interesting because it really brings you back to knowing what to do for yourself. So whether you're a person that wants to have or is okay with having a glass of wine every once in a while, or whether you're a person that is really sensitive systematically and should not have any alcohol, you're going to find that for yourself if you just practice yoga a lot. So do yoga. Okay. Let's see, here we go. Carolyn Rossman, Tara, juicing is absolutely the way I start my everyday. Yay! I've been a vegetarian for nearly 30 years. I meditate, I go to hot vinyasa 3 times a week, and I do one or another of your YouTube videos every day. That's a busy schedule. It's when I'm away from home that I run into problems. I hear that. I know you travel a lot. How do you cope with travel disruptions? I'm staying at my daughter's house. No juicer, no juice. It's a problem, for real. This is why I have a few tricks up my sleeves to help us all be healthy wherever we go. But in the meantime, all joking aside, it's not really joking, it's just, teaser for some things that I'm planning. All joking aside is, if you don't have a juicer or you're at some place where there's no juicer, try just drinking a lot of water. Try to cut out caffeine, try to cut out or drink less caffeine. Try to eat less processed foods. Try to at least get up every day and do some meditation and do some yoga. You might not be able to do all of the stuff that you do when you're at home, but when I'm at a hotel, I'll bring one of those like yoga mat towel things because the carpet in hotels, you never know. But it's a little bit nicer just to have that. Even if you don't have that, just, do some stretching, do some things that bring you back to yourself, do some meditation, sitting upright in bed. But getting your body moving is key and I think really good. And also, if you're going out to restaurants a lot, just, see if they can make just a salad. If there's something not on the menu that you like, try not to be a pain in the butt about it. But, I try to like mix and match, order some sides and things like that. So I know I'm going to feel like crap if I have something that's not good for me. So try to make those healthy choices, even if there's no juicer at the house you're staying, which is okay. Having a juicer is a huge luxury. So be thankful when you have it around too. Okay. All right, a couple more here. How can I keep my hands from slipping forward on my mat, especially in down dog? I tend to sweat, which doesn't help. Any suggestions? Well, all those mat suggestions, all of that. One thing, you don't need a mat, no gimmicks, no stuff. Spread your fingers and then turn them out a little bit. I really like this because it's great for my wrist too, because I write books on the computer. Good for the wrist, also good for maintaining a nice grip. And that way your pinkies can also be on the floor. So you have your hands on the mat and the pinkies on the floor. It works for me, and it really does help that. Also, keep your fingers spread. No, like, dainty girl hands. Really, like you're digging into some wet sand there. Something good. Okay, I've got 2 minutes left. Let's see what I can get here. Yoga magazine or happiness? I have no idea what you mean, Ria. Sorry. You'll have to clarify that for me. What Dutch magazine? I want to buy it. Oh, great. So, yeah, I just got off the phone with Yoga magazine. It's in Dutch. They're doing a nice story on me for the spring issue because my book Yoga Cures is going to be translated in Dutch, which is so cool. I'm so excited about that. I can't wait to like see it and all the little Dutch words and stuff. So I'm excited. I might have to learn Dutch now. So there you go. It's your spring issue of Yoga magazine. Julie Tharp Nicholas. Why do my shoulders hurt so much in downward dog? I'd have to see your downward dog to answer that question. But things you can do, start to just soften everything a little bit. Maybe bend your elbows, roll your shoulders around. Do you have shoulder pain all of the time? Is this a chronic thing, or are your shoulders tight? What happens if you do this like that? Is that okay? And then same thing other side. Holding that for about 10 breaths. Try to do that every day. It may loosen up, open up your shoulders if that's the issue. But again, I'd have to like see you make a video or something, send it to me. Okay, let's see. 9:31, oh my gosh. Please, I still need some help with my shin splints. Do you know any yoga moves or tips on how to get rid of them? Yes, I do. Thanks for asking. No, if you sit in hero's pose, so I don't know if I can do this. Okay, real quick. Okay, so if you sit like this, your knees up, press your tops of your feet on the ground, move your calves out to the sides, Gently sit your hips here. This is putting some pressure on your shins. This one you got to be real careful on your knees. Reach your knees forward, press your toes down, hang out here for like a minute. If there starts to be pain in your knees, just ease your way out of it and hang out there. Another way to do this to kind of increase the intensity is to roll up the yoga mat, put it right here behind your knees, and then ease yourself down. Breathe there for about 10 breaths. Bring it down a little bit. Breathe there for about 10 breaths, same thing. And that'll help. Also, rest is important. If you're a runner and you have shin splints, take a break. Also, just kind of massaging your shins down the side, that works too. So all that's okay. 10:33. One more. Okay. Sam Lehman. Hey Sam, what's up? What's the best way to build up myself to be able to do an unassisted handstand for longer than 2 seconds? Well, practice. Just do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And don't worry about 2 seconds. Breathe, relax, enjoy. There's some videos I put on how to get into them. Try not to jump yourself. If you're jumping into a handstand, 2 seconds is gonna be like probably the best that'll ever happen, even if you're a handstand pro. I'm not a huge fan of jumping and launching and crashing and hating where you are now to get where you wanna go and not being satisfied with that either. If you breathe the entire time, move like you like yourself, practice yoga like you like yourself, yeah, you'll be where you are. And then when you're in a handstand, it'll be just like when you're standing on your feet. You'll have that same sense of ease, that same sense of clarity. And when you practice being easy, you'll be easy all the time, and all of the moves will come easily too. So, all right, see you later. I'll try to catch these next time, the ones that I didn't get to, I'm sorry, but this is almost 12 minutes, and I don't want to bore you forever. Okay, I'll see you guys later, bye.